Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your very own logistics, delivery and courier websites. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how you can set up your own personal cargo, logistics, delivery, courier website. Okay, your own tracking website on your own system. Okay, so now first of all I'm going to be taking you through the system. I'm going to be taking you through what the website looks like. I'm going to take you through the front page, and then also I'm going to show you what a user sees when they track an ID. Then next I'm going to show you the admin dashboard, how an admin can actually create several tracking IDs all with their own different details. Okay, also next I'm going to show you how you can set up this software on your own system in less than no time. Okay, so now stay with me as I take you through this process. So first of all I'm going to be showing you the home page. Now you can see the home page. The home page is beautifully and perfectly done. Okay, so as a non-developer you do not really need to stress yourself trying to maybe come up with content, come up with pictures and all that. You can see that this template has already been beautifully designed for you and it is ready to go. But as a developer, if you choose to change the front end, that can also easily be done it, with little or no stress. Okay, so now let's go through the front page. Now this is the home page, so I'm going to take you to the About Us page. Now you see this is the About Us page. You see all the contents has already been filled in as it should be. Now I'm going to take you to the services page and I'm going to show you the pictures, the services that have been offered and all that. Okay, it even has a section for FAQ. Okay, so everything is perfectly done. So now we're going to go straight to the tracking page and I'm going to track ID. I'm going to show you how a user sees a track ID. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in my track ID number right here and I'm going to click on track. Perfect. Now you can see tracking shipments. You can also print your invoice. Okay, I can actually print my invoice right here, and all I have to do is click on save. I'm just going to save straight to my device. Okay, now this is the tracking invoice. You can see the details from the sender, the sendee. You can also see a barcode with the track ID right here. You can see the order ID, you can see estimated delivery date, you can see payment method, mode of transfer. Every little detail has been set up perfectly. Okay, every little detail has been set up perfectly. So now let's go back and let's actually see. You see it also has a current location on map, so whatever location you put for that particular parcel, it's always going to show up on the map. Okay, so whatever location you put up on the parcel, it shows up on the map. You see the sender's details, you see the receiver's detail, you see the content of shipments, the laptop, you see an image for the shipment. Okay, now this is telling the client that this is what is inside the shipment that is being sent to them. Okay, now you see the origin area, you see this destination area, you also see your delivery dates, and you see every little updates that the admin does. It shows up here. So this update was done on March 21st and this was done on March 28th. So if I make another update, it's going to show up on top. Okay, so now you see it's actually very robust and it's actually very easy to understand. So up next I'm going to be taking you straight to the admin dashboard so I can show you how an admin can actually create a new tracking ID, how they can fill in their details, how they can delete, how they can update, and how they can also manage their website from the admin dashboard. Okay, perfect. Now this is the admin dashboard. Okay, let me get back to the dashboard. Now this is the admin dashboard. You can see the different packages that have the different track IDs that I've actually created right here. Now I can easily go and I can create a new one. I can update one that I've already created before. I can delete, I can copy, and I can view details and updates. Okay, and I can also print receipts if I want to do that. Okay, now so let's go and let's create a new tracking ID and let's see the process. Perfect. Now this is my track ID that it has already been generated for me. Okay, so it looks like an actual track ID. So let's go. We're going to come here. We're going to put in sender's name. Okay, we're going to put in sender's contact also. I'm just going to fill in dummy text here so we can be fast with this tutorial. Okay, sender's address. Okay, let's just put this right here. Okay, now do you want the order to show as pending? Do you want it to be active? Is it in transit? Is it on hold? Is it awaiting delivery? Is it delivered? So you have all these options right here. Okay, we have these options right here. Okay, so now all what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on in transit. Okay, so I'm going to say dispatch location. Dispatch location is okay. Now what kind of, okay, so we're going to fill in type. We're going to say okay, what type of shipment, what type of shipment is, so we're going to fill in type. We're going to say here, say what type of shipments are we, what mode of shipment. Okay, so under type we're going to put what type of package are we actually sending out. Okay, so I'm going to put, let's say fragile. Okay, then carrier reference number. So I'm going to put this, so what carrier is actually carrying your parcel. Okay, so I'm going to say it's DHL. Now what is the weight of your parcel? I'm going to say 20 kg. Now payments mode, how do you want the person to make payments? So I'm going to say via transfer. Now choose your choose a package. So I'm just going to choose a picture, sorry. So I'm just going to choose let's say this. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to fill in the receiver's details. Okay, so I'm going to fill in the receiver's details. Okay, let's leave Satira. We're going to leave in minderstech@gmail.com. Okay, so receiver's contact, we're going to put that in. Receiver's address, let's say 123 Main Street. Okay, now order info, now order info destination, where do you want this parcel to be delivered to? Okay, so I'm going to leave Damascus. What is the package description? Okay, what is the package description? Okay, let's say it's a box of teacup. Okay, now what is the dispatch date? What date did this product actually leave the shipping port? Okay, so I'm going to put that as 1990. Okay, that's a bit too far, so let's put in that instead. Okay, now estimated delivery date, what date do you think this product is going to get to where it's going to? So I'm going to put this also. Now shipment method, what's the mode of shipment? Okay, is it by air, is it by ship, is it by road? What is the mode of shipment? Okay, so I'm just going to say air. And then quantity, how many boxes are you shipping, how many packages are you shipping? Okay, so let's say we're shipping 3 boxes of teacups. Now what is the delivery time? So I'm just going to put this in here. Perfect. Now I'm going to click on add. Created successfully. So now if I go back to my dashboard, you're going to see this is the package that we actually just created. Okay, so now let's copy this and let's track that on my let's track that from the front end and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so come on now, let's do that right here. So I'm just going to come here and I'm going to place this right here. I'm going to paste this right here. I'm going to click on track now. Perfect. Now you see this is the picture that I just uploaded. This is the content of shipment, a box of teacups. You can see estimated delivery dates just as I placed it. You can see origin area, you can see destination area. Also, you can see sender's details, you can see the receiver's details, you can see the map also. Now we are going to go straight. Now you can see that there's no updates here. Why? Because I have not done any updates on this particular tracking number. Okay, so we're going to go back to the admin dashboard and we're going to try to update this particular tracking number and let's see what it looks like. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to click on update. Nice. Now you see it's pending, so I can change okay. Okay, now we're going to change this to, let's say, on old. Okay, we say current location. Now, where is this package currently? So let's say it's in. Okay, so always make sure whatever location you're putting is a correct location. The spelling is correct so the map can pick it up. Okay, so we're going to say on the 14th of okay, on the 12th 2004. This is the dates we're going to be using. So this is the dates that you are going to see. Now, invoice subtotal. What is the amount you're asking this person to pay for this? What's the amount you're asking this person to pay for this package that you are delivering? Okay, so let's say 900. Do not put in a dollar sign or a euro sign or whatever. Do not put in any currency sign. Okay, just put in the figure. It automatically directs to dollar. Okay, so now let's say giving them a discount of 60. Tax is so. Okay, let's say tax is that. And note, what is the note that you're coming with? We're going to say okay. Okay, this is perfect. And I'm going to click on update. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now we're going to go back and we're going to check exactly what we're going to reload this page right here. Perfect. Now you see December 04th 2024. Okay, you see I said this package is currently being held by custom officials. Now you see December 04th 2024. This package is currently being held by custom officials and it is on hold. Okay, you see so you can see the tracking number. You can see this is the update that we just did. You see December 04 2024 and the time. You can see this package is currently being held by custom officials. So the more I update it, the more the updates are all going to be showing up right here. Okay, and this is actually very mobile responsive. So you can. So up next, we're going to go back to the admin dashboard and I'm going to show you more things that you can do from the admin dashboard. Okay, so we're going to go to profile. I'm going to go to profile. Now you can see the admin, you see about the admin has the right to change anything he or she would like in the site. Okay, now you can see profile details and all that. You can also come here, click on edit profile and you can change your password also. Okay, now so we're going to go to site settings. Now in site settings, this is where you set up your site name. This is where you set up your site URL and your email address. Now if your email address is not correct, your mails are not going to send. Now this the way this shipping software is built in such a way that if you create a track ID, if you update a track ID, a message is being sent directly to the receiver's email. Okay, so yeah, when you're creating a track ID, you have to ensure your receiver's email is correct. Okay, so it automatically sends an email to the receiver's email. Now for that to work, you have to ensure that your email address is correct. Okay, now your email address has to be an email that has been created in your it has to be an email that has been created in your cPanel. Okay, it has to be an email. It has to be, let's say, info@webbit.com. Okay, so it has to be an email that has been created in that cPanel where you are hosting your site. Okay, so now you get to change all this to whatever, and then you are good to go. Okay, so now up next, I'm going to be showing you the quick and easy steps you can easily have this software installed on your own system and how you can have it for your own use. Okay, so stay with me. Okay guys, so for this step, this is what we're going to do. So you need your domain name, you need your hosting. Okay, so you need your domain name and your hosting so you can set up this software on your system and it will be online for everybody to see. Okay, so now you can get your domain name from several companies. You can get your hosting company, your hosting server, sorry, from several companies. Okay, now I personally I use Base Engine. They have a good server. Their mail works perfectly well, and their customer support is actually top notch. So if you're looking for a good hosting to use, you can actually use Base Engine. I'm going to drop my affiliate link on the description of this video so you can easily get access to it. Okay, so now we're going to go straight up. Now for you, you're going to be getting a domain name and you're going to be getting an hosting, okay? But me, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to be using a domain name that I already have, okay? So I'm just going to create a subfolder in that domain name, okay? So for you, you're going to get your domain name, you're going to get your hosting account so you can build your site perfectly well, okay? So I'm just going to come here, I'm going to create a new folder and I'm going to call this Easy Ship. I'm going to, yeah, perfect. Now this is my folder. So now this is where I'm going to upload the software. This is where I'm going to upload and configure everything that I need for this site to work. Okay. So now first of all, I'm going to click on upload. Now this this software, this script I'm going to be using is going to be made available for you. Okay, it's going to be made available for you. All you have to do is follow the instructions in the description of this video, okay? And I'm going to make this script available for you, okay? So now I'm just going to upload and I'm just going to watch this upload. Now mind you, when you are uploading something to your cPanel, I always say this in all my videos, always ensure that this bar turns green. You see it's 100% but it's still blue. Do not click on this yet, okay? It's not done uploading until it turns green 100% and it turns green. Yes, then you know your file has successfully been uploaded. Okay, so now I'm going to reload this page. Perfect. Now this is the file that I just uploaded. So I'm going to extract this right here. Now before you extract any file, there are two things that you need to make sure of. Okay, you're going to come to your settings right here. You're going to click on settings and you're going to make sure show hidden files is ticked. Okay, make sure your show hidden files is ticked and make sure your disable character encoding verification dialog is also ticked. Okay, so that makes it easier for you to edit whatever it is that you are editing. And then another thing is this software works on a PHP version of 7.4. Okay, it works on a PHP version of 7.4. So ensure your PHP version is 7.4. This is going to enable your mails to send and this is going to help enable you to log in as you should. Okay, so now we're going to go, I'm going to delete this because I do not need it anymore. Perfect. Now this is the file that I need right here. So now another thing is, you see this file, it's actually, these files, they are inside another folder. Now this is the folder that I created, but it's inside another folder again. Okay, now I don't want it inside another folder. Let me show you what I mean. If I go to the domain name, okay, if I go to the domain name right here and I click on what was the, okay, it was logs/easy. You're going to see it doesn't show me my site. Why? Because the files are inside another folder again. So I have to actually go to the other folder for the sites to show. Now I don't want it like that. Now this is a mistake a lot of persons make when they upload a software script to their cPanel. They leave it inside another folder and then they complain that their site is not working. No, you have to come here, you have to select all, okay? And I'm going to move them. Now, like I said, you're getting your domain name and your hosting, okay? So everything is going to be in your public_HTML. So what you are supposed to do is remove everything here and leave the files directly in your public_HTML. Now, but for the sake of this tutorial, like I told you, I'm going to be using a subfolder, okay? So I'm just going to take away the first folder right there and leave this folder because this is where I want all my files to be. Okay, perfect. Now if I come back here and I load this, it's okay. So let's add refresh. Perfect. Now I can see all my files are right here in the folder that I want them to be in. Okay, now but we are not done. We are not done. Now we are going to configure the database. We're going to also configure the mail function from the. So now we're going to configure the database and we're also going to configure the mail function from the file manager. Okay, so now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come to db.php. I'm going to click on edit. I'm also going to go to functions.php and I'm going to click on edit. Perfect. Now I'm going to change this DB details to my own cPanel DB details. Okay. Now how am I going to do that? This is exactly what you need to do. You need to come to your cPanel. You're going to search for DB. Okay. You're going to see my SQL data wizard. I'm going to click on that. Perfect. So I'm going to fill in all my details right here. Okay. So now we're going to say easy shape DB. Click on next step. See, I'm creating a database. So next I'm going to create a database user name. Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to say easy shape user. And I'm going to fill in a password. Okay. So I'm just going to generate a password. I'm going to generate a password right here. Okay. I'm looking for an easy one. Perfect. Okay, I think this is good to go. And I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to say I have copied this password in a safe place. Ensure you copy your password to a safe place because you are going to use these details later on. Okay, so I'm going to say click on use password. I'm going to come to my DB. I'm going to go to DB password. I'm going to fill it in right here. Now ensure your password is going in between these two quotations. Okay, do not remove one of the quotations by mistake. Do not add another quotation. Just fill in the details exactly the way you see me do it here. From this quotation to this quotation. Okay, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to copy. I'm going to click on create user so I can create this particular DB user. Perfect. Now this is my DB username. This is my DB database. Okay, so I'm going to copy this also. And I'm going to replace it here with DB name. Okay. So I'm going to place this here. Perfect. Now I'm going to copy the user also. Now your database name or your database username can be anything. Okay, it can be anything. Now you see this, when I pasted the user, there was a space in between the last word and the quotation. Now if you save this and you think your site is going to work, your site is not going to work. So this space here, you have to remove it. Okay, so like I said, in between this quotation and in between this quotation, do not touch anything else. Okay, I'm going to click on save changes right here. Okay, so I'm going to come here and this is the last step for this part. I'm going to click on all privileges and then I'm going to click on make changes. Perfect. Now let's say your user has been added to the database. Okay, now last but not the least, we are going to upload the PHP. We're going to upload the SQL file. Okay, I'm going to show you where you can get this SQL file also. Now I'm going to click on PHP my admin. It's going to show you a new page. Now come back to your files. You're going to see a folder called you're going to see a folder called SQL. Okay, we're going to click on SQL and we're going to download this into your system. Perfect. Download complete. Now I'm going to come back to my folder. I'm going to come back to my PHP my admin that I just opened. I'm going to look for the database that I just created. Now this is the database that I just created right here, EasyShipDB. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to open it up. You see it's empty, no tables found. I'm going to click on import so I can import the SQL file I just downloaded. Okay, I'm going to click on browse and then I'm going to click on the SQL file right there. Click on import. Perfect. Now it has successfully imported. Now I'm going to click on this. You're going to see all the required tables are right here. Now I'm going to show you how you can change your admin email and password for the very first time. So you'll be able to log into your So I want to show you how you can change your admin password and email for the very first time so you can log into your admin dashboard successfully. Okay, so all you have to do is come to this admin table, click on it. Perfect. And you see you have admin@mail.com and you have the password. So whatever password I put here, that is the password I'm going to use when I come to my domain name /admin so that I can log in. Okay, whatever email I put here, this is the email I'm going to use so that I can log into my admin dashboard. Okay, so now we're going to go to functions.php. Now remember we opened a file called function.php right here. Okay, so now this is it right here. Now in this function.php, this allows you, this is what will actually help you to send your automatic emails. Okay, when the user, this is what is going to allow you send your emails when the admin, when you as the admin, you create a tracking ID or your updates or whatever. This is what's going to help you send your emails to the receiver's email. Okay, so now all you have to do is your SMTP host is your domain name. It's as simple as that. Your SMTP host, you see this host here, your domain name. So you fill this in with your domain name and you are good to go. Okay, so I'm going to fill this in with my domain name. Mind you, not every hosting company uses the same method for SMTP. Okay, for a hosting company like Hostinger, their host SMTP host is different, so you need to contact them and ask them for the SMTP host so they can give you the SMTP host for outgoing emails. Okay, so now that is that. Then also you're going to say your username. What is username? Now username is the email that you have created on this your cPanel. Okay, now username is the email that you have created on your cPanel, so you have to ensure that you have created, be it info, support, mail, admin, contact us, whatever, but make sure you have created it on this particular cPanel if you want it to work. Okay, so now I've created mail at check.com, so I'm just going to check.top, so I'm just going to use that. This is the password, so make sure this password that you're putting is correct. Okay, make sure this password is the password that you used when you are creating this email. Also put in your ports, you put in your your SMTP secure. Okay, now this part has already been set up for you, so you do not need to touch it, so you could just ignore this part. Fill in your host, fill in your username, fill in your password. Now you're going to come here, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to fill in your host and your, sorry, you're going to fill in your your username here also. Then what is the name you want to appear on the email that you're sending? Okay, you're going to fill that in right there also. Perfect, 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 and you are good to go. And that is all you need to do. So now you see, this is a very simple, this is a very easy to use. So you can see this is a very simple, this is very easy to use, a very easy to set up software for your courier or delivery or your tracking company website. Okay, so okay, now one last thing I want to show you is, remember I told you when you create a track ID, remember I told you when you create a track ID, it actually shows up, an email is automatically sent to the receiver's email, right? Remember the receiver's email I used for the track ID we are creating was Minders Tech Tech. So now we're going to check the email and we're going to see what is being sent to the person. Now you see, it says Dear Sotirayo. Now this is the receiver's name that we filled in. We're pleased to inform you that your shipment has been registered with us as cargo link. Okay, so now this is why you need to change this from your admin dashboard. Okay, settings on the admin dashboard. So whatever name you put there shows right here. Okay, now you see tracking number. This is your tracking number. Your status is in transit. Package is a box of teacups. Dispatch location Dallas. Estimated delivery date is Damascus. Okay, now for more info, visit the tracking page. Now this tracking page is going to take you to where you can fill in this tracking ID that has been sent to you. Okay, so perfect. Now up next, now you see this tracking page. If I click on this tracking page, if I click on this link, it's going to take me to a different website. Now you know why it's taking me to a different website? Because in the admin dashboard, I did not change the site URL. So you see why it's very important that you change all details to your own before you start using your site. Okay, so make sure you change this to your own. So when I change this to this, whatever mail is being sent to me will carry my own site URL. Okay, not the demo site URL that came with it. So please take note of that also. So also when we updated the shipment, an email was sent also. We are pleased to inform you that your shipment has been updated successfully to on hold. So you can see there's a note also, the note that we added, this package is currently being held by custom officials. Please know that you can get in touch with us if you have a question. For more info, visit the tracking page. Okay, you see it's perfect and it is very, very easy to use. Okay, so now like I said, if you want to get this software, this script, all you have to do is follow the description in this video and it will be made available for you. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you've learned something new today. Have a great day.